I'm not for everybody. You're not for everybody. We're not for everybody. I'm not for everybody. You're not for everybody. We're not for everybody. I am Lynn, Restart Love. Thanks for clicking on this video. Thanks for taking the time to listen to what your girl want to share with you. Thank you for the vibe. Thank you for vibing with me. You feel that? You feel that? Good vibes and good energy. Thank you for the feedback. And thank you for being loyal. Thank you for being supportive. And thanks for the good vibes. You feel that? You feel that? Good vibes and good energy coming straight your way. Ooh. Okay, so I just want to talk about, you might see me looking down because I'm looking in my notes, but I just want to talk about the 5 keys to a healthy relationship. The 5 keys to a healthy relationship. Let's get right on in here because I don't want to hold you up. Because you know your girl Lynn will get to venting and get to putting it all on the table, honey. I will get to putting it all on the table. Laying all that tea on the table and we're going to have to clean it up. So we're not going to do that today. We're not going to do that right now. But we're going to talk about them 5 keys to a healthy relationship. Let's go. Number 1. The first key to a healthy relationship, communication. Listen to your partner. Talk. Make sure that you have clear communication. Make sure that you're listening to one another. Both of you are being heard. Make sure that you hear her and she hear you. Make sure that you're taking time to communicate. You're taking time to sit down and talk. You're taking time to listen to one another. That is so important. Communication is key. It is so important to listen to what the other person have to say. Whether it's a good day, a bad day, whatever is taking place, listen. And don't be afraid of sharing with that person what is happening and where you're at in your life. Because within a relationship, you have to be willing to communicate. Because the other person can't read your mind, honey. They don't know what's going on up in there. Baby, they not no psychic. You gotta, express. You gotta open up and let that person in. Number 2, have goals. Know where you're going in this relationship. Because, baby, last thing you want to do is be going nowhere. You going straight to a dead end. Like, who want to do that? Who want to be going nowhere in the relationship? Like, you need to know, like, do you want kids? Do you want some more kids? You don't want kids. You can't stand kids. Like, you need to know these goals. You need to know what we doing. Where we going 5 years from now? What we doing 3 years from now? What's the goal? Are we gonna buy a house? What's up? Like, we just gonna stay in an apartment? We gonna move in together 2 years from now? You have to have goals. You have to be willing to let the other person know, like, where you see yourself down the road. Don't get me wrong, things can change, but we're gonna talk about that a little bit later. Number 3, the third thing about a healthy relationship, compromise. It's so important to compromise. It's so important to compromise within marriage, within friendship, within relationship. It's so important to compromise. Now, your girl Lynn, I'm not going to tell no story, baby. I failed at compromising. I really had to learn, like, Lynn, and you got to compromise. Because my partner wants to be up at 4, 5 in the morning and, have breakfast and talk. And if you know me, baby, I do not do the early morning. Catch me at 10:30 and we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. But I can honestly say compromise. If your partner want to talk early in the morning or take a walk or, They want you to drive because they don't really drive, or whatever it is. Like, compromise, try, attempt to do something. Like, don't just not do nothing. Don't just always have it your way. Compromise. Like, if you like football, okay, watch football with Bay. But now when she want to go and do whatever she want to go do, come on, compromise. Be willing to do, the thing that you guys both want to do. Like, don't be talking about, well, I really don't care for football. I don't care about no motorcycle. Or after he done sit and watch Lifetime with you, come on, sis. After he done sit and watch all these emotional movies with you, come on, sis. After, whatever, like, you have to be willing to compromise. It's so important to compromise. It's not all about you. It's us. It's we. It's not I. Take I out of it. Be willing to compromise. Be willing to come together and do that thing. Do that thing. Compromise. Number 4, accountability. Now, don't be making promises you can't keep. You promised that you was going to be home at 10, and here it is, 3 in the morning. Accountability. Now, you promised that we wasn't going to eat out. You was going to go home and cook. Accountability. You promised that you was going to get a job and you was going to help me out with these bills. Accountability. Hold one another accountable. And don't be all in your feelings when the next one is letting you know now. You made that promise. You didn't keep it. You had to be willing to hold one another accountable. And don't be trying to get all in your feelings when the next person is letting you know that you was wrong. Suck it up and take it. You was wrong. Be real enough to know you was wrong. Let's be raw, not flaw. Okay? Last but not least, a hall pass. Not that kind of hall pass, y'all. Let me elaborate. Let me explain. A hall pass. I had to learn, and someone told me that you have to leave room for error because none of us are perfect. You have to know that somebody might mess up. It might be you, it might be them. I mean, no, you don't want to go in thinking they gonna cheat, they gonna lie, they gonna betray me, they gonna hurt my feelings. But let's be real, it happens. So I want to say to you, have a hall pass. Now, when I say have a hall pass, I don't mean, just let them do whatever they want to do and then y'all come back and get back together. No, that's confusion and that's toxic. When I say hall pass, I mean leave room for error. Leave room and know that things can change. One day you may wake up and you might want to have kids. And we've been together 10 years and you've been saying for the whole 10 years you don't want no kids. The 11th year you might be having baby blues like I want to have a baby. So I want to say to you, leave room. Leave room. Don't be putting this person in this bubble because things change. People change. Situations change. Circumstances change. Things change. Nothing ever stays the same. So I don't want you to go into the relationship thinking it's going to always be like this. No, it's not. Things change. After you have kids, stuff change. So I want to say to you, leave room for error. Have a hall pass. Give each other some room. Give each other some space. Come back. Meet in the middle and say, you know what? You still don't want to have kids? You still don't want to move in together? You still don't want to get married? You have to remember to communicate. Have goals. Compromise. Accountability. And have that hall pass. Give each other some room. Know that, today you might have long hair. Tomorrow you might want to shave it off. Like, leave room to know that things change and it don't always stay the same. Things change. So these are my 5 keys to a healthy relationship. Take it, use it, put it to work in your life. See how things can turn around for you. See how things can work out good for you. And don't settle with being in a toxic relationship. Don't settle with just in and everybody. You're worth a healthy relationship. You deserve it. You deserve it. So take these 5 keys and use them in your life, okay?